Hey y'all. Hey you guys, what's up? I'm trying to make sure this thing is even. Hold on. I think that's even enough. There we go. How are you guys? What is up? Hey, how are y'all? How are you guys? Hey y'all. So I'm gonna give the systems probably like a few minutes. Hey. Healthy way I live, I think that's what it says. Hey, what's up, you guys? Let me turn down the music a little bit. Hey, everybody on YouTube. I'm on YouTube and Instagram again. I know I said, sorry, y'all, hold on. I'm trying to turn the music down because I can get distracted very easily. Hi. I said I was only going live on YouTube, and then I was like, you know what? We had some good engagement on Instagram last time, so I'm gonna just hop on Instagram too. And I think this is something that you guys will really benefit from. So as you guys are joining in, put your first name or you're from, and tell us something about your business. What do you do? Why you do what you do? All that stuff. Y'all, I had a bomb nap and I'm still waking up, so I need y'all's help. Just giving just positive energy and just, I don't know, weird stuff, but just like, regular energy stuff. Hey y'all, what's up? Okay, so I'll be getting distracted. Do y'all like the music or is it corny? Nobody told me last time, but I was kind of vibing with it. So yeah, anyway, hey everybody on YouTube, as you guys are joining, put your first name and where you're from and a little bit about your business. Hey Heather, ooh, from Prosper, handmade earrings. How cool. That is awesome. Cool. Okay, y'all. So, hey and welcome. You love the music? Thank you. Okay, so it's not corny. Cool. So, hey, Danielle. Hey, everybody. As you guys are joining, like I said, put your first name, where you're from, a little bit about your business. Don't mind my nail. It popped off today, and I don't know where it went, or I would have put it back on, but it's okay. Anyway, so it's kind of raggedy. So just look at these ones. Hey, Danielle, girl. So if you guys are new to like my live videos, hey Alex, and welcome. My name is Andrea. I'm a visual branding strategist who helps you build your online brand around your business using the power of YouTube. So I wanted to go ahead and hop into what we're talking about today because it's going to be a good one, okay? It is, we are literally going to be talking about the 3 mindset shifts that I had to make as a creative entrepreneur that really kind of changed the game and are still changing the game for me. So yeah, trying to make sure on YouTube, can y'all hear me? Can you see me? Can you comment to let me know? Somebody help your girl out. Let me pull it up over here. There we go. Okay. Yeah, y'all, let me know if you can see me and hear me, please. Hey Teddy, beauty influencer. Cool. How'd you get started? Clay from Atlanta. I'm a male hairstylist, but I want to do more careers. Cool. Awesome. Okay, we can see. Yes, thank you, Danielle, girl. Hey y'all, what's up? Okay, so as you guys are coming in, be sure to share the video out for me. It would really help. And it can help people around you who may need to hear what we're going to talk about today, because it's going to be kind of a deep one. Y'all know I love talking about mindset. Hey, Andre. I love talking about mindset because it's a big thing. Started as an MUA, cool, because it is a big thing within building your brand and as an entrepreneur and stuff like that. So yeah, Andre said we are here. Yes, okay. Let's see the people on Instagram or on YouTube shows up people on Instagram, because last time Instagram was popping. So we'll see over here on YouTube. We'll see. I'm just kidding. Kind of. So y'all, as we're going through, be sure to put your questions, comments, everything like that. Any questions that y'all put in the comment section, we'll address at the end. So that I can kind of keep it like not choppy. So I'm trying to some of y'all said that, and I was like, you know what? I'll try it because you requested it. So yeah. You're a writer. Yeah, it's okay. So you guys, mindset first, let's just jump right on in. Mindset is literally something we are always working through. Like, we have past traumas, past beliefs, that may not align with our goals and like where we're actually trying to go. So that's why I always try to talk and touch on mindset, because it's a big thing. That doesn't mean that it's the only thing. Obviously, you still need a strategy. You still need to be showing up online consistently. You still need to learn how to use visual storytelling for your brand. There's a lot of other things, obviously, that go into it, but mindset a lot of times can stop a lot of us from even taking action in the first place. So yeah, my nose is stuffy. Oh gosh. I have some essential oils going and they're just like real strong, but I just turned them off. Anyway, so I also will tell you guys, mindset is something that we're working through. Mindset is something we're working through like every day. It's not like we just eventually like arrive and we're just like, okay, cool, mindset clear, like no more limiting beliefs or thoughts or anything like that. Like sometimes it's just like that's something that we're always working through. It doesn't mean we're working through the same thing that will always stick with us, but that does mean different things, different situations may pop up where we're still working through them. So yeah, and I will tell you guys, the reason why I wanted to talk about this today is because there's been countless times within my business that literally y'all that I would have quit. I would have been like, nope, I'm done. This is a lot. Like, but I just felt like I couldn't. And I want you guys to obviously feel the same way, but there's been countless times where I had a thought that I did not capture and I allowed that to turn into a belief. And then that belief then either made me walk in, indecision or in action, or made me, it can't necessarily make me, but I chose because of that belief to, I chose because of that belief to go down a certain path or do a certain thing or not show up on live, or, if I do show up on live, don't plan it out and only do this or whatever. Like that's just like, it can be anything. So that's what I want to talk about, mindset, because I know a lot of times like that's the thing that's stopping a lot of you guys, because it was stopping me. So that's why I wanted to talk to you guys about that. So that's why today we're talking about 3 small mindset shifts. This is not nothing crazy, and I actually have 2 bonuses. So I was like, we got to talk about those too. That three small mindset shifts, I made to take me to the next level as a creative entrepreneur. So yeah. So hey y'all, what's up? Hey. Okay, so first things first is when it comes to we're building our brands, we're building our impact, we are showing up online consistently. We are doing what it takes in order for us to get in front of new audiences, for us to be able to grow and increase, increase our revenue. And hey, Angela. And we're doing, things that it takes, right? But sometimes it's like, we know that we need to be showing up on live, but there's something that may be stopping us from doing so. You know what I mean? Have y'all ever had that? Like, comment me if that's been you. Like, I know I need to be making 2 videos a week on YouTube. I know I need to be on live at least once a week. Like, I know I need to be doing this, or I know I need to be doing that. But there's a reason, like, you don't want to do that. So that's stuff I want to unpack today. And I also want to talk about things for me that I had to shift and overcome as I was growing my business. So, yes. Why do you think that's you? Why do y'all think that's you? Like, what do you feel? Like, what's your, like, gut reaction? Why do you feel like that's you? Do you feel like it's self-sabotage? Do you feel like you're afraid of what people are going to think? Are you afraid of people being like, oh, who does he or she think she is? Or he is? Or, you know what I mean? What do you think that could be for you? If that's you, if you're feeling like that, like, kind of let's unpack that and why you feel that way. It could be the fact that you're like, well, I don't feel worthy of carrying out what God wants me to do. Technically challenged that too. That's funny. Yes. So what else do y'all think it possibly is? Because a lot of times too, y'all, and even deeper than technically challenged, because I'm gonna be real with you guys, a lot of times we have everything that we need to be able to do. All it is a simple Google search to figure out how to do it, or ask somebody you know and love. Miss Sheila, I'll help you. So really dig deep to figure out what it may be. Yes, mommy duties and balancing it all. Exactly. Yes. And try to figure out too if there are different ways to try to figure out if we can make time around certain things or things that are going on and stuff like that. But yeah, keep dropping those into the comments and let's keep unpacking those, because I'm trying to get to the root. I'm not too busy. Now this month is kind of crazy, but I can still make time. So yeah. So yes, you guys. So kind of the three, I want to walk you guys through the three mindset shifts. Again, look at my nail. This is so janky. Typing with this nail today was just a mess. Anyway, the three mindset shifts that, and plus two bonus that I decided to add. That I think will really help you guys as we're going. So first and foremost, the number one mindset shift, or the first, I'm not gonna say number one, but the first mindset shift that I had to start shifting and I had to really overcome, overcome, and as I'm still overcoming it, honestly, is that you need to do it all on your own. A lot of people feel like, oh, sorry, YouTube, everybody on YouTube, I'm sorry. Yes, you said me, here from Atlanta, yes. Is that you need to do it all on your own. That it's something that it's like you have to figure it out. If you don't know how to do it, you just have to figure it out on your own. You're like the only one in it. You're the only one going after it, and there's nobody else that can understand you. Or even on top of that, like, where is like the help? Okay, I'm stuck. I don't know what way to go, and whatever else that may be. But you feel like I'm in it by myself, or that I need to do it by myself. I don't know about you guys. That's something that, yes, exactly. That's something that for me. All right, YouTube. Okay. Over here on YouTube, y'all commenting now. Okay. Because for me, I'm somebody that's very independent and almost to a flaw, like to a fault a little bit sometimes. We're not made to be completely independent creatures. We're not creatures either. Like independent people, as humans, that's not how God created us. We're supposed to be in community. We're supposed to be like talking with each other, helping each other, feeding off of each other, and just working within community. So we're not supposed to be doing it all by ourselves. But whenever I was younger, and we're talking about mindset stuff, so I'll get deep to allow you guys to open up too. When I was younger, long story short is that my mom struggled with cancer, and this is not even in my outline. I'm just sharing it, because I feel like it would help somebody. But my mom, literally since I was younger, I can't remember a time where my mom did not have cancer. My mom has since passed, and we can talk about that too. But because of that, I felt like, and my dad was always working, he was doing other stuff. So I felt like I had to be the strong person in the house. And I felt like I was like super independent because I had to be kind of the backbone for my mom. Do I regret that? No. But has there been some stuff that has come out of that? Yes. And that's what we're talking about, mindset. So the independence, like I can do it all by myself. Don't worry, I got it. I don't need your help, is not healthy. So if that's where you are too, like I want you guys to really think through that and try to figure out what in your past or what has caused, like what is causing you to feel that way. For me, I've realized it's been different stuff that has happened in my past. It has been different stuff with like my upbringing, different things where I thought, well, if nobody else would do it, I do it. Like, y'all aren't going to do it, so I'll do it. I'll just take it on myself. I'll put it on my back. And then I'm like carrying a whole bunch of stuff and breaking down, and then being mad because nobody's helping me. So I don't know if that's anybody, but if it is, put me in the comments as well. I'm scared to not. Yes, Angela, we'll talk about that too in a little bit. So that's number one, you guys. That's one thing that I had to overcome, is this whole mindset that I had to be independent. I had to, do it on my own, had to just do it by myself. That was number one. Number two is that I have to just be working my butt off every day, all day, every second, every minute. And I feel like a lot of times, like, for me, that was kind of a mindset that my parents kind of instilled with me, because they are, they believe in hard work. And I'm not saying hard work is bad. It's good and it's necessary. But I'm also saying that breaks are needed too. I'm also saying that sometimes we are hustling fast, but also going nowhere. Like that was me, you guys, whenever I had first started, which is why I'm talking about this now. That was something I really had to overcome. And honestly, I'm still overcoming it. Sometimes I can find myself overworking because I see that's and I realize it's like a lack of trust in God. It's a lack of trust in, hey, God, I'll do my part. And I trust you that you've got me and that you'll do yours. But I have to allow him to do his part. So that's one thing I had to work through too, that I always have to be working, always have to be doing this, always have to be hustling, always have to be like, go mode. And it's like, yeah, sometimes it is go mode with God, right? But then there's also some times where it's like, we have created our businesses, we have created our brands not to be slaves to our businesses and our brands. we've created it for financial freedom, for time freedom. You know what I mean? Like, we've created it for that. So it's not meant for us to be bound to that thing by overworking and not trusting God in the process. And I realized with me overworking was actually, again, me not allowing God to do his part, me not trusting God to come through on his end. And I realized that was some stuff I had to work through too. And that stuff I'm honestly still working through. So are you videoing on YouTube and Instagram at once? Yep. I've started my Facebook live show, but live show, but would like to post on Instagram as well. Yes. Difference being busy and being in purpose. Yes. Yeah. I'm actually on YouTube and Instagram right now. And I'm sniffling, nothing crazy. I have these, these essential oils that it's too much. So I moved it. It was just a lot going on. So, hey Gladys. So yes, you guys, that was one of the things for me, was like this hustle mindset. And that's what I also work with my clients with. It's like, we are not in this thing to be in this continuous hustle mindset. Yes, right now I'm in the middle of a launch. So yeah, it is go season. It is like, we are going, like, but we're also going in purpose. We're going with strategy. We're going in a way that we actually know what we want the outcome to be. Like hey, welcome. Where I know what I want the result to be. Therefore, I need to match, what the work ethic that I'm putting into it to match the result that I want to accomplish. But that's also with prayer. That's also with God in the middle of it too. So yeah. The next thing, you guys too, the next thing, y'all, is, the next thing too is that it can happen for other people, but it can't happen for me. That was something that I had to overcome, you guys. I'm just gonna be real with you guys. I was on an online summit recently, and even before that, I remember, so I'm working with a coach. I forgot to tell you guys in the first one, the need to do it all on your own, with being independent and stuff like that. Like, I realized the power of not needing to, do it on your own, because business by itself is not fun. I'm just gonna be real with you guys. Doing business by yourself is not fun. You need to have a business bestie. You need to have community. You need to have people around you who get it, because there's gonna be people in your life who, yes, they're your friends, but if they don't have businesses, or if they're not going after something to the same magnitude of what you're going after, it may not make sense for them. So it's nice to not feel like the black sheep in the mix of it, and to have people in your corner. Ew, sorry guys. The oil's just getting to me. People in your corner who can get where you're coming from. So that's why I hired a coach. And that's why with my coach, and this is segueing into my point that I was just talking about, number 3. That's why I hired a coach, because that coach also being in the container with her has allowed me to meet business besties and people who are going after the same things, and people that I honestly will probably have a relationship with for the rest of my life and for the rest of my business. And as we keep going, like after bigger, after better and stuff like that. So community and coaching has been a huge part. So for me, I've never experienced kind of the freedom in business that I have whenever I decided to hire a coach. Because one, I know that I'm not just hustling, going down the wrong pathway. And then I also know that it's not just like kind of for nothing. And then I know that there's strategy behind it. I know that, like, based on where I'm trying to go, this is what I need to put in, this is what it looks like, and stuff like that. So hopefully that makes sense. But to go back to number 3, which is it can happen for everybody but me, it was kind of like, have you ever like saw like online entrepreneurs, or online business owners, or online whatever, right? Like, and they're not even just business owners, right? Have you ever saw business owners who, I just had deja vu, you guys, anyway, who you're like, oh my God, they're so amazing, and I look up to her, but you never see yourself as equal to them. You never see yourself as that you can kind of play in the same, court with them. Because that was me. And it was funny because my coach actually had me on for a podcast interview, and I was like, me? Andrea? And it was something I had to realize too. Why do I feel that I am not like of the same kind of caliber or the same like magnitude as my coaches? You see what I'm saying? I'm just being real with you guys. And that's the same thing that happened recently too. I was on an online summit, and I had to fix my mindset, because I was like, oh, well, I'm just Andrea. Like, I just started this stuff as a hobby. I just did this. I just did that. And I undervalue like my real value and what I'm actually doing. I undervalue what I really bring to the table. I undervalue how other people need to be served by the message and the impact I can actually give them through my content. So you guys, like I have a question for y'all. Comment me if you've ever felt like it can happen for everybody but me. You're like pushing, you're going, you're striving, but somewhere deep down you're like, can this really be my reality? Can this really be for me? Like, is this really something that I can do? If that's any of you guys, comment me in the comment section. I don't know why I didn't get my paper towel roll is right there. But anyway, yeah, comment if that's you. If you're like, I know it can happen for me, but there's like this little thing that's saying, "Ooh, but can it though?" You know, like, I don't know if that's just me. If it's just me, cool. All right, cool. That's better. But I know for me, it was definitely something that I really struggled with. Was it can happen for everybody but me. Everybody else can have these bomb businesses, can have full financial freedom, can have time freedom. Can have time freedom, can have, the lives they want to live, can be walking in purpose, can be helping people, can be serving people to their highest capacity, can be getting their impact out there like no other. But hey, Live Fearless Inc. Hello. I actually just messaged you. Yeah, so it's like the lives you see other people having, it is like if they can have it, so can you. Like if I can have it, so can you. There's nothing that's stopping you aside from probably some mindset stuff, honestly, and a little strategy in your business. So then I have some bonus stuff, you guys. Okay. So bonus number 1, and this is something I talk about all the time, is that you need to have it all together, or you need to know it all in order to be effective and in order to be impactful. And that's something that I struggled with too. And I made a video recently about why you should stop trying to be the expert or something like that. I can't remember the exact title of the video, but oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Okay. So yeah, it's like we feel like we need to have it all together, be like this complete, know what everything, anything about the topic in order to talk about it. And an example I gave in that video was grief. If you guys weren't at the beginning of the video, I told everybody that I told you I lost my mom. I think I told you I lost my dad too, but I became completely parentless at the age of 13. My mom died the day before my 14th birthday. And so with that, and this is related to grief, so I don't get off topic. Whenever I am talking about my experience with grief, whenever I'm talking about my experience about losing 2 parents, like you're the only 2 parents you get in life, that are obviously biological. Whenever it comes to talking about that, it's like, yeah, there are doctors that tell you this, what to do. There are people out here, professionals, we'll take the air quotes out, professionals, all these other people who can tell you what to do, how to overcome grief and stuff like that. But when I come on here and I tell you guys, hey, you guys, this is how I overcame grief, and this is how I've been able to push through, and this is what I've built out of this, and this is how I felt. This is where my mindset was. This is what I felt like happened. It's not me coming from a place of all knowledge about grief or what it's like to lose, to be whatever, to like the scientific part of it. It's me coming from, sorry, y'all. It's me coming from my experience of losing 2 parents. So I'm not ever saying to you guys that you should not be have an expertise in what you're talking about. That's not what I'm saying. I'm really saying, hey, Amanda, I'm telling you guys that whenever you were talking in the topic that you're talking about, or your niche or whatever, I want you guys to know that your experience does matter. Yes, you want to have that expertise, but you don't have to feel like you need to know it all. What is your experience with the topic? If I'm talking about grief, my experience is that it sucked, that I felt like I was alone in this world, that I felt like it was only me and God. I felt like I forgot. I felt like there's a lot of stuff back in my childhood that I forgot because of trauma. I felt like there was a lot of stuff that happened. So it's like, and I can walk through with you guys, what that really felt like, how that felt to me, my world went kind of spinning. Literally, I moved from Tulsa. I was born and raised in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I moved from Tulsa to Dallas when I was 14 with my aunt and uncle. And it's like, so much started spinning, and that's my experience about how I overcame it. So it's kind of the same with a breakup. Yes, there can be articles, there can be doctors, there can be this, there can be that, telling you guys about how to overcome a breakup. But if you get on and talk about how you overcame a breakup, there's a lot more power in that because it's from your experience by itself. So that's why I say you don't need to have it all, know it all, be able to do it all before you're able to speak about it. Yes, you need to be speaking, obviously, in integrity and in knowing what you're talking about. But what I talked about in that video is that if an expert just simply talks about what they know and don't talk about what you don't. And really, it's kind of just as simple as that. And if you do that, you're really fine. So you don't have to feel like, oh, I'm an imposter. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, this, oh, that, or whatever. So, yeah. And I say that, you guys, that's really important to me because I think it's really important to a lot of you guys too. Because a lot of you guys have asked me, well, what if I want to be a health and fitness coach, but what if this, or what if that, or what if this? So that's why I'm saying, you guys, speak from your experience. How have you lost weight? How have you began to start eating healthier? Like, that's where there's so many different people talking about the same thing because it's from the person's experience and nobody can take that from you. So then my second one is that your family, like one of the other mindset shift, or not the second one, the other bonus, I guess, whatever, mindset shift that I had to switch was that, like, your family, your friends, and all their mamas and stuff need to support you in what you're doing and in your business in order for you to do it, in order for you to be okay with that. I just realized I don't have any earrings on. Oh, man. Anyway, so that was something that I felt like at the beginning, but then I realized, well, I also listen to podcasts and YouTube videos and just different people like in the profession and stuff like that. And something that Lisa Nichols said was, she was like, to allow your friends and your family to just be your friends and family. Whether they support you or not, fine. Like, good, great, whatever. That's fine. It would be nice. But if they don't, like, just allow them to be your friends and family. That way you have like an area to just go rest, and you don't have to be, this big person whenever you go over their house. You don't have to be this person in front of them. You can just be you. And so it's nice to have that balance. So a big thing that I've heard a lot is like, I haven't started because this person doesn't support me. I haven't gone all in because this person isn't on my side. Thank you, Mama Sheila. So yeah, like, that's like something that I felt a lot at the beginning. And a lot of times, you guys, is that our family doesn't even know. They don't even understand. Like, my family had no idea what the heck I was doing when I started on YouTube. They had no idea. They were confused. Okay. And their confusion led to, well, how does that pertain to your career? And I was like, okay. So then I was like, that's fine. I'm going to allow you to just be my family, just be my friend, just be this. Now, if they're talking down on you or something, yeah, that's a different story. Like, boom, they got to go. At least for a little bit. You can come back and get them later, but, just for a little bit. Yes, like, just allow your friends and family just to be your friends and family sometimes. It's okay. So you may not have, like, your best friend and all their support, but that's okay. Because honestly, you guys, I get more support online, like, from you guys, from my community, than I have within my family. And I'm not saying my family is, I got the best family on earth, period. No discussions, like, period. Best family on earth, period. But that also, sorry, my dog is eating and it distracted me. What was I saying? See, here I go. What was I trying to say? Oh, but yeah, like, just because they don't support me in that, and honestly, a lot of it isn't that they don't support you. A lot of it is that they don't understand. So it's okay. It's okay. But don't let that be the reason that stops you. Don't let that be the reason why it holds you back from going after, sharing your value, like going after what you have to do and what God has called you to do here. You don't need their approval. You need God's. And once you have that, you're good. You're golden. Okay. So anyway, so now my question is for you guys, and I want you guys, all of y'all, to answer in the comments. Goodness, I'm sorry, y'all. Next time, essential oils won't be here. Who do you think you need to become in order to hit your goals? And also, like, what do you think you need to believe about yourself? What do you think you need to think? This is an exercise I walk through with my clients in our quarterly planning session and stuff as we're planning for the next quarter and as, like, the next months and weeks and stuff like that. But my question is, and go ahead and comment, what do you think you need to, like, who do you think you need to become to hit your goals, whether revenue, whether in your business, whether whatever, impact, subscriber, any of that. And also, what do you think you need to believe? What do you need to believe? Or sorry, what do you need to think in the process of that? Hey, in order to be able to hit your goals successfully. Now, first, these are my opinions for me. And also this could apply to some of you guys too. Spiritually, I need to become someone who learn. Oh my goodness. Hold on, y'all. Like, really? I need to become somebody who, no matter, yes, Danielle, that can recognize and learn the voice of God, like my thoughts, and the voice of the enemy. I need to be able to discern the three of those. So that way, a minor thought may be put in there by the enemy, trying to get you to stop going after what God has called you to do, from making you terrified of going live, from making you, by support, do you mean emotional support? Yes, all of it. That can stop you from going after what you want to do, what God has called you to do. That can make you terrified of going live, make you terrified of getting on YouTube, make you terrified of whatever it is, but like recognizing and discerning those three voices, those three thought patterns that may be there. Next is that I had to become someone who was so focused on my goals and so focused on the impact that my clients can have if I just showed up, and that my audience could have if I just showed up, that I also had to fall in love with the process as well. So many people are like, well, I just want to be a millionaire right now. Great. That's a really nice aspiration. That's great. Fantastic. How much money have you made so far? And what's the gap between that, between you and making a million? I'm not saying that's not possible, because it 100% is, but you also have to fall in love with the process to know it may not take you a day. And just because it took Sally Sue over here 3 months, that's awesome, but that's from what you may have seen. There is no such thing as an overnight success. She may have been doing another type of business or another type of work that has put her in the place to be where she is right now. And that's no shade to Sally Sue, but you may look at her and think, oh, that's an overnight success, when she's been doing this for 5 years and nobody saw, the behind the scenes stuff that she was working on. See what I'm saying? So yeah, I had to fall in love with the process. I have to know that I may not be a millionaire by the time I'm 30, but that's okay. And if I am, great. If I'm not, great. It's okay. I'll get there. The time for me is not a thing that I am tied to anymore. It was, and I'm being honest with you guys, probably a month and a half ago, it was. Because I was so me focused, so okay, how do I get here? How do I do this? Instead of, God, what do you want me to do? How do you want me to align not even my goals? God, what are your goals for me? Let me correct that. What are your goals for me? Yes, we'll hop into that in a minute too. Good question. So I had to switch those beliefs. People who are the most successful move in silence because they're building behind the scenes. Exactly. And there's so much patience that goes in with them, you guys. You have to fall in with the process. I had to fall in with the process. As you're building your business, as you're building your brand, it's a lot more fun when you're not striving in it. It's a lot more fun when you're not trying to just you're not tense all the time, trying to make it happen right now at this moment. And you can just you can breathe. You can work, you can hustle, you can but that doesn't mean you're striving. The next thing is that, like I said before, I needed to become so focused on my goals, that I didn't stumble or even think twice if so-and-so didn't support me, or if I didn't get this many likes on a photo, or this video did not get that many views. I had to become so okay with the fact that maybe this video didn't work, or not even just that, but maybe my family member just doesn't support me. Maybe they're not on my team in terms of business. I had to become okay with that. And honestly, that freed me, and then also freed them, because they didn't ask for that responsibility on them. You know what I mean? So it's not really fair to hold them to that either. Another thing too, and I want to get to questions in a minute. So go ahead and start dropping those questions in, or your comments and stuff like that. Is that I had to become someone who showed up consistently no matter what, right? That's all. No, that's not to the expense of me overworking and me, working into the ground. That's not what that is. That's not to the expense of that. I'm talking about somebody who showed up despite me not feeling like it, despite the fear that may have been there. Me saying, fear, listen, I don't care where you go or if you come with me or not. We're going to get this done. This is going to happen. So you can either come or you can stay. I don't care at this point, just either way, Don't people want to be eventually be liked by everyone to be considered successful? No. No. I can resume it? Sorry, y'all. On YouTube, my internet, I guess, just went out weird. So I hope y'all are still there. So yeah, I forgot where I was. So is this resonating with y'all? Does this make sense? Is this like helping? Oh my gosh. I keep trying to like y'all's or wave at y'all and I keep turning the screen around. Is this making sense so far? Just say me or yes or something in the comments to let me know. So I had to become somebody who, even if I didn't feel like it, I still showed up. Because if you want your audience to show up for you, you got to show up for them inconsistently. You have to. Y'all, I just got done with a nap. I am still tired. I am low-key still half asleep. And I could not let that stop me because I committed to you guys that we were going live. We were going to talk about mindset stuff. That doesn't mean there's not going to be certain things that come up every now and then, but the I don't feel like it mentality or I just don't want to do it. I'll do it later. That's just not, we got to push through that. That's low-key probably self-sabotage. It's low-key probably you just not wanting to do it in the first place and you making an excuse for it. Are you feeling like, that you're unworthy of it, that you just don't feel like you can do it? Like, let's unpack some of those things that are underneath that to figure out what is actually stopping you. What is actually stopping you from going after your goals, going after bigger, going after greater, going after what God has called you to? What is actually stopping you from that? So, I challenge you guys to look beyond any limiting beliefs that you guys may be having and to also work through them. One, recognize that they're there, but then start working through them. Think opposite thoughts. Think even if you feel discomfort, and I talked about this the other day, there's a discomfort scale that I made for my clients. And on one end is you're uncomfortable. Make sure y'all can hear me on Instagram. Y'all are uncomfortable, but you're over here and you're uncomfortable over here. Over here is you staying in the exact same place. This is you a year from now being in the exact same place, being uncomfortable because you're still the same place. This over here is you're going towards your result. You're going towards what God has called you to do. You're moving in action, but you're still uncomfortable. Either way, you're going to be uncomfortable. So you got to choose which uncomfortable do you want? Do you want to choose discomfort with progress or stagnant discomfort? Either way, you got to choose one. As we're going on along in our brands, you guys, as we're going on and doing live videos and showing up consistently, y'all, there's going to be things that are uncomfortable. So that's something that we talked about before. That's something that I will still talk about, considering that I know that's something that really resonated with you guys and it's something that resonated with me. You're going to be uncomfortable. There's going to be seasons of you being uncomfortable, but that does not mean you need to stop. That actually is a really good sign for you to kind of keep going, for you to keep pressing into that moment. So if you're uncomfortable going live, that means you need to do it more. If you're uncomfortable, discomfort with progress or discomfort with stagnant. Exactly. So you can, that's something that you need to decide. Which uncomfortable do you want? Which level of discomfort do you want? Do you want to actually get to your goals? Do you actually want to impact the people you want to impact? Okay, cool. Take the discomfort along with you. Take the fear, take the this, take the that, whatever. And being fearless is not needed either. So just in case that may be a thought, you don't have to be fearless before you go live. I challenge you to go live with all the fear in the world, right? I mean, we don't need to have all the fear, but you know what I mean? If you feel fearful about something, or if you feel I just don't know if I can do it, that probably means you need to do it. That probably means you just need to do it. So I would say prepare. It usually does help if you prepare yourself in the beginning. If you prepare yourself in the beginning, it does help with preparation. So you're not just on there rambling, or you're not just on there I don't know what I'm doing or whatever. So that will help. But just because you're uncomfortable does not mean you need to not do it. That's a very good sign that you need to press into that. Hey girl. So, oh God. Hey Christian. So what was I going to say? This distracted me. Hey. So comment, like, drop in the comments, what type of uncomfortable state do you want to be in? Progress or stagnant discomfort? Come on. Go ahead. You're probably uncomfortable commenting, but I challenge you, just comment. Like, we're family. Y'all are my online family. So comment below. Which one do you want? Stagnant discomfort? Do you want, like, actually, like, results-based, discomfort? Because it's going to be uncomfortable as you're building your business. It's going to be uncomfortable as you go live. It's going to be uncomfortable as you're making, you want progress. It's going to be uncomfortable as you are challenging yourself. You're pushing yourself. You are growing. Like, that's what you want. Like, that's what you're going to want. You're going to be very upset with yourself if you're at the same place on July 10th, 2021 as you were right now. I know I would be. So we have to just be okay with being uncomfortable. Okay, Christian, I see you. Yes, beyond my comfort, progress and results. Yes, exactly, you guys. So I challenge you today to think of something that you don't want to do. Think of something that you're like, I've been dreading this. And I ask my clients this too. What's one thing that you have been avoiding that you know will advance you in your business? What's that thing you've been avoiding? Is it creating a content calendar? Is it investing in a coach to actually help you with strategy and help you with your business growth? Is it, yes, progression, progress, yes. Is it that, I know I need to be actually consistently showing up online? And what do I need to do that? So plan the progress, plan the process. Don't plan for the result. Plan the process. Plan for, yes, here's your goal, but what are the steps you need to take in order to actually get there? You have to make others feel. But during, I'll answer that in just a second. Don't let me forget. I'll answer that in just a second. So yeah. Where was I, you guys? I got distracted again. You feel like there's like a lack of confidence. Yeah. A lack of confidence in yourself or a lack of confidence in your abilities. What do you feel like is a lack of confidence in, and why do you think it's a lack of confidence? Do you feel unworthy? Do you feel like you're like, I just don't know what I'm doing? Do you feel like what is it that you're feeling with that? Let's unpack that too. So I want you guys to think of like what's available to you after we work through some of the things we talked about today. You feel like it's like a lack of confidence in success. Kind of break that down for me too. Like a fear of success, a fear of your own success. Is that what you mean? So yeah, think about the availability, like what's available to you on the other end of your discomfort, on the other end of you pressing through some of these limiting beliefs, pressing through this fear, pressing through some of these doubts, pressing through some of this self-sabotage you may have going on. You not going live may be your own form of self-sabotage. You not showing up online may be your own form of self-sabotage. You saying, well, I don't know how to do it, is your own form of self-sabotage. Like, that's what that is. That's not something that's just like, oh, well, like, it's like, sorry, that was really funny. It's something that's related to other things, you guys. So what do you want and what do you need to do in order to get there? And also write down, what do you need to press through? Like, in this process, you guys, you're going to feel certain things. You're going to be going through certain things. So what are some things that you're going to realize that you're going to come up against? And then also plan what your plan of attack is whenever you hit fear, whenever you hit doubt, whenever you hit I'm not good enough mentality, whenever you hit whatever it may be. What are some things you're going to work through in the process of that? Yes. Y'all better speak up. Yes, I love it. So just think, y'all, it's the ability to have the impact, like have amazing amount of impact on your audience on a giant scale. That's like the first thing to be able to, like, that's one of the one things that's available to you too. Freedom from people bondage and the thoughts of others. Like, it's people like that's freedom for you. Hey, that's freedom for you. That's on the other side of that fear. That's on the other side of that doubt. That's on the other side of you feeling like you can't do it, or you're unworthy, or you're not enough. God has called you enough. You're more than enough. Period. Like, no matter what thought ever creeps into your mind, you are more than enough. And if he has called you to what he wants you to do, he's got you, and he has equipped you with what you need to get it done. And he will put people in your path to help you along the way. You see what I'm saying? So it's still like, it's possible, you guys. And I just don't want you guys to be consistently doubting yourself or doubting what God has placed inside of you. Like, if he's placed that, there's a reason. So yeah. So what else? Also, what else is available to you? Increased income. Like, income from all directions. Okay? Like, you monetizing your content. Your impact, you being able to monetize your purpose. You being able to walk fully in your purpose and get paid while doing it. You being able to monetize your content. You know what I mean? Like, what's on the other side of these limiting beliefs, of this fear, of this doubt, of this self-sabotage that you may not even be knowing it's going on? What's on the other side of that? So yeah, you guys, this is something that we talk about a lot in my program, YouTube Pro, is mindset. And I think it's really important. Obviously, strategy and obviously other just business basics are things we talk about too in order for us to show up online. But a lot of times, you guys, it's not that we can't do it. It's that we won't. It's not that you can't do it. It's that you are just choosing not to do it. Because there's something within you that makes you feel like you are unworthy, that you are not really fully equipped with what you need. Like, no, somebody else will do it. No, like, nobody can bring to this earth what God has placed inside of you. So we gotta push past some things, you guys. There are people waiting on the other side of your obedience to speak up, to show up online consistently, to put your business out there online and not be afraid of that. Like, you created your business for other people. We all created our businesses for other people. And if we didn't, we'll be out of business soon. Because that's what business is about, is creating and helping other people solve their problems through our businesses. So, hey girl. Hey Catherine. So yeah. So just continue to work through some of these things. If you need to come back and watch this replay, you can. It'll be on Instagram TV or Instagram, whatever it's called, Instagram TV. And then it'll also be on my channel for YouTube over here. I don't know what happened, so I don't even know if this video is linked. It's always been a lack of support for me. That's important to know. So do you feel like that, Danielle, that lack of support for you has caused you like to stop it in action? Or like what do you think that has caused you to do? Like that lack of support. What does that cause you to do? And is that like, I guess. So I wanted to invite you guys, I wanted to give you an invitation from me to you. So if you guys are ready to actually create a cohesive brand, a solid content strategy plan, and use visual storytelling to really ramp up your online presence and show up on the online space, but also increase your income while doing that, I invite you to book a next step call with me to apply for YouTube Pro. So you do that I'll put it on the screen over here on Instagram or on YouTube. There we go. You go to AndreaDenise.com/YouTube Pro. And that is how I'm typing it in over here on oh my God, I keep getting all mixed up. .com/ what commercial is that from? YouTube Pro. And I will tell you guys, we just added a new client into the program and I only have 4 more spots available. 4 more spots. Don't mind my nail. 4 more spots available. Girl, we love you. Thank you. I only have 4 more spots available. So if this video resonated with you and you are actually really ready to push past fear, push past stuff, like, y'all, me and my clients are like family. Like, I tell them it is my responsibility as their coach to hold them to a higher standard than they hold themselves. So if y'all know we're coming with the heat right now, then imagine what it's like within the program. Okay? Like, I'm here to support you guys. I love you guys so much, and I truly believe in you guys. And if nobody's ever told you, or if nobody's told you even today, I believe in you. I believe in what you're called here to do. I believe in your purpose. I believe in your business. I believe in your brand. So I just want you to know that flat out. Like, no strings attached. I believe in you. So if that's what you need to run, then I want you to take that and run with it and really, really like believe that, because I mean it from my heart. So yeah, if you guys are ready to show up online consistently, ready to be able to use visual storytelling to really ramp up your business, ramp up your brand, then I want you guys to head over to AndreaDenise.com/YouTube Pro. Okay, go ahead and fill out the application, and then we will go from there. So now, you guys, what questions do you have? I'm going to scroll back up in the comments. Any questions that y'all have? Living Liz said, I need to be more consistent with scheduling. Living Liz, if you're still on here, what are some things that you feel like are getting in your way of being consistent with scheduling? Let me see. I know there was questions here on my books. Danielle said, she said, it's been a lack of support for me. I stopped putting my books together because of it. I still write. That's why I haven't done my third book yet. I feel you. What type of support do you feel like you need? And then if you can't get it from the place you feel like you're needing it from, where can you get that from? Maybe that's within a coaching program. Maybe that's within, like another kind of, group container. I don't know if we're guessing. Please script for me. I know for me. Sorry, I'm trying to go to y'all's questions. But during the process, don't you have to make others feel somewhat comfortable? I don't, Julie, I'm not sure what exactly you're asking. What exactly you're asking in that question. You said, but during the process, don't you have to make others feel somewhat comfortable? Help me out with that. Uh-oh, there we go. And no, you don't have to be liked by everybody to be successful. That's not the definition of successful. There's a lot of people who are just liked but underpaid or aren't getting paid at all. You being liked is not going to, that's not what we're striving on earth for, is to just, hey, we're here to be liked. No, we're here to help people. We're here to spread the gospel. We're here to impact lives and change lives through the gifts God has given us. We're not here. It's not about being liked. We're here to be effective. So I'm not saying you have to be hated either, but I'm definitely the number one goal is not to be liked. The number one goal is to be effective and impactful. Yes, exactly. Let me see. I'm trying to see. Yeah, I had to learn that just because I don't get the support from my friends or family that I want, doesn't mean that they aren't proud or not supporting me in other ways. Exactly. Maybe they just don't like eyelashes and you're selling eyelashes. Did I just break my nail? Oh my God. Okay. No, I didn't. Okay. Yes. So yeah, YouTube Pro is let me just go to the page. Oh, I forgot on Instagram. Instagram, you can't really hear it or you can't see it if I share my screen. But YouTube Pro pretty much is a comprehensive high performance group coaching program for entrepreneurs and small business owners who are ready to master visual storytelling, tap into new audiences, and show up as the experts in their field, while also creating profitable and impactful content that converts within the next 6 months. So you do not have to be a YouTuber right now. You just have to want to be able to use YouTube in your marketing and in your business. So yeah, and you can, if you go to andreadenise.com/YouTube Pro, you can check out, and I can message you after this too with more details and stuff too. But if you go to andreadenise.com/YouTube Pro, it tells you everything about YouTube Pro. It is a group coaching program and it is 6 months and it's with me. So yeah. It's to help you build a strategy around what you're trying to do online, to help you get your business really effectively run your business online. That's what it is really focused on, by obviously using the power of YouTube and ramping up your revenue, because we love money around here. Money is not bad. You're welcome. Thank you for asking the question too. Okay, you guys, what other questions do you have? If none, then I'm gonna hop off. This is usually the time y'all throw in all questions. So if you have any questions, hey Ebony, if you have any questions, go ahead and drop them into the comment section, and I'll give y'all probably a minute to do so. It's 7:10 right now, so we're gonna see. But for everybody else, has this been helpful? Has this helped you? Do you feel like you learned anything? Do you feel like, okay, now I know that, me not showing up could possibly be, self-sabotage? So do you have to have an existing business? Yes. Or she said, or is it also for aspiring YouTubers? Yes, it is for people with pre-existing businesses or pre-existing brands. And building it up from there. Yes. Thank you, girl. Or thank you. I'm sorry. I don't know if you're a man or a woman. Hey, you guys. What other questions y'all have? What other questions y'all have? My forehead is shiny over here on YouTube. I started putting on sunscreen. I'm like, let me take care of my face. I started putting on sunscreen, and it's like has this nice like glow to it. I like it. Okay. If no more questions, I'm going to hop off. Oh wait, I actually need to hop off soon. I have a call at 7:30. Well, it's only 7:12, but whatever. So yeah, guys, if you have any more questions about the program or anything we talked about today, then come and message me over on Instagram, on YouTube. Y'all can see my Instagram handle. Oh wait, goodness, I can never get this right. It's right there. And obviously on Instagram, we're on Instagram right now. So just slide in my DMs, ask any questions you have. If this was helpful, also message me on Instagram too and let me know how this has helped you and what the most valuable part was for you. So anyway, you guys, I love you and I will talk to you guys. You're welcome. Thanks for coming. And I'll talk to y'all in the next video. So we'll be live also next week. So yeah, I'll see y'all then. Bye. Let me end it on YouTube first.